So admittedly, I am a little late when it comes to this game, but today I want to talk about this new retro-inspired indie game that got a physical edition on the PlayStation and Nintendo Switch, and that is a game called Battle Axe. Now, I picked up the Nintendo Switch copy, and this past weekend, I finally opened it up and gave it a playthrough, and I was actually really addicted to the overall gameplay. It's a very simplistic game. It's a spiritual successor to like Golden Axe or something of that nature, like Gauntlet, and I really had a fun time playing co-op with my best friend Lee, and we were just sitting there and just kind of playing the game. It's very simplistic. It's only 4 levels long, and you might think that's kind of short, but the game is actually brutally challenging. Like, even on the easiest setting, both characters only start with 2 lives, and you don't get any continues. So once you die, you have to start back at the beginning. Now, there's an arcade mode and an infinite mode, and the infinite mode is where you kind of just take on waves and waves and waves, and you just try to go as far as you possibly can. But the arcade mode is the actual story mode, the actual campaign, if you would. And yes, there isn't a whole lot in context of what the story actually is. You kind of just get thrown into this world, and you have to save these survivors, defeat the boss, and move forward. And as you're moving forward, you collect coins, and at the end of each stage that you complete, you can buy upgrades to upgrade your character. You can either upgrade to health, you can get like a chicken or a turkey in order to restore health, potion, a bomb, stuff like that to help you proceed in the next area. And the game is absolutely challenging. I've been playing it for hours upon hours, and I have yet to actually complete the game. I actually got further in my solo run, but playing this thing co-op is where it's at. Like, that's where the fun comes, because you and your friend are sitting there on the couch, maybe having a couple drinks, and just playing this game and trying to come up with the best strategy to get through these levels. And I think that's where the fun comes in. So much today that we worry about graphics and story, and so many games today have like tutorials. It's good to have a game like Battle Axe that it has a modern spin on a retro classic, and it takes these pixel graphics and they throw you into this world and it's like, figure it out. They don't tell you what the items do. They don't tell you anything. You have to figure out everything as you go through this game, and that's part of the fun. That's part of the charm. As I was growing up, I played a lot of Nintendo games. I was a Nintendo Super Nintendo child, and I've been gaming since the 80s. And a lot of these games that you would rent from Blockbusters or your parents would buy like secondhand at like a pawn shop or a mom and pop shop didn't have the booklets. They didn't have tutorials. You popped in your game and you figured it out as you played, and you keep mental notes on, okay, these enemies do this. This is what I'm going to run into. This item helps me do this. And that is the fun and the charm of Battle Axe. And this game really brought me back to my childhood. I had such a great time just playing with my friend and just going through this game that it transported me back to when I was a kid. And that's what I like playing a lot of games now. Like, I like playing retro inspired games that I can just sit back, relax, sit on the couch, enjoy a drink, and just play with my friends and family and have the experiences of how I grew up as a kid. Yes, these God of War, Ragnarok games and Resident Evil 4 remakes, those are all phenomenal games. They're AAA, big budget games. They're all phenomenal. But I also feel like there's a market for these smaller games, these smaller indie games that deserve a lot of love, because there's a lot of love and care put into the game. And you have such a blast kind of just going through in a more simplistic day. Back when like games were more simplistic and more challenging, it was a different era. And I like the fact that we were able to get games like Battle Axe today, and I absolutely had a blast playing this game. I highly recommend it. Anyone who's about the same age as me, if you're looking for a retro inspired game, a game that's going to keep you challenged, keep you like wanting to go back and play, the replay value of this game is absolutely sick. I think Battle Axe is the game for you. I think the pixel graphics are fantastic. You get to choose between 3 different characters, like this, like a wizard, this awesome like dark elf, and each character has their own attributes, right? Some characters have more health, some characters have better range, some characters are more brute strength. And out of these 3 characters, you can come up with your own strategy to go through each of these 4 levels to complete the overall game. And I am looking forward to completing the game for the first time. I'm having an absolute blast playing it, and the best thing is it's available on every console. Now, I believe there's only a physical copy available for Switch and PlayStation 5, but you can get this game on Xbox, Steam, you can play it on Steam Deck. Like, you can play this on any consoles available right now. And if you are someone who's looking for a cheaper indie game experience, I definitely think this is the one to check out. So anyway, guys, that is my thoughts and review on Battle Axe. Absolutely just fell in love with the game, but I want to know what you guys think. Have you played it? Are you even interested in playing it? Be sure to leave those comments in the comment box below, and until next time, as always, I am Robert Storms, and thank you for watching.